Okay, so now it should be fine, maybe?
Ruin has come to our family.
It had already packed away the other string, so...
Okay, there, it just popped.
Oh, did it? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's popping for me. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, okay.
Now we just have to wait for the Yuka and whoever else is on board.
Yeah, I'll wait for Yuka before
All your friends who don't show up.
talking Final Fantasy, because she's further than I am in the story. Which is pretty good. I'm so eager for you to get past the slog and get to the good part.
There she is.
Did she say hi? Oh, there you go.
She said, "Oh, she had."
Oh, it's a little person waving.
I couldn't make out what that was.
The emoji is so small on my phone.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, I know the story is cool. Alex.
So for what it's worth, because I hadn't gotten around to telling you guys. So I did shell out the money for the expansion, the Shadowbringers or whatever.
Oh, it gives you like everything.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
So I shelled out money for that, and I bit the bullet and I bought the stupid Red Mage potion, just so I could be playing as a class
that you want to play.
Want to be playing?
Oh, okay.
I have not paid for the story skip potion yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if playing as a class I give a shit about is gonna allow me to persevere.
Yeah.
Through the low points.
It will get good, I promise you.
But now I have invested some actual money in the game.
Yeah.
Because I know Yuka was worrying that I had given up on the game.
Yeah.
No, I had a really shitty week at work, and the Outer Worlds came out, and Outer Worlds is fucking awesome. So yeah, I had shit to do. And Justin says Abomination is best boy. He is one of them.
Yeah.
I like the Abomination.
But
And I believe they changed it so that they took out the dumb shit about how religious people won't team up with him.
Yeah, I hated that.
Yeah, and there have been mods for that forever, but I believe they made that like a default part of the game finally. That's good. I want the money, but I want all this other shit. I guess I'll get rid of the damage stone.
Yuka says if you want to quest, she'll give you her number and you can wake her up and play with her. Because she needs game friends.
I mean, I could get the number from you, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, what the hell? Like, I'll get Evan's contact info from you, Yuka, and yeah, I'll.
Other way around, but yeah. I know.
I said I'm gonna get your contact info from her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. Okay.
Okay.
It's a test.
Okay.
Let me dig this grave now.
But
why do you guys have to make me look stupid?
Like, don't look at me. Go ring the bell.
Oh God, the collector.
Oh shit! You don't even have that much stuff.
No, we're like.
Oh wait, we came
loaded
back
to,
into the middle.
Yeah, we're loaded.
Oh.
We're loaded to the brim.
Okay, I forgot. Yeah.
Also, look, we got the fucking tree we got to shovel through as part of the battlefield.
Oh damn!
Just because of location. Is it just me, or does the tree kind of make the battlefield look a little like tilted?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like slanted.
Yeah, no,
like,
I know what
sideways.
you mean. Yeah, no. Now that you say that,
Yeah, this is weird looking.
you know what I think it is.
What?
My artistic eye is immediately drawn to this cave going into the background.
Oh, there's that too.
And I think it's causing your eye to see this as the background and the left as the foreground.
Well, that's good too. I think what it is a little bit more is that the tree, all the stuff in the background is more muted.
Yeah.
So I think the color, the more
The collector
colorful-
is bright,
yeah.
and then the
I
tree
think,
is.
I think that makes everything colored look like it's more in the foreground
Yeah.
or something. But yeah, anyway.
But no, yeah, I want you to get past. I want you to get to the good parts because the story is really cool. The story where I'm at and where Yuka's at is really cool because you finally get to learn about the Empire.
I had meant to tell you guys, and I think you had both logged off for the night when this actually happened, but I did get to the part. I got to the part where you fight Ifrit.
Oh, okay.
And that was pretty cool, but I didn't like the fact that the game was literally holding me hostage to do the boss fight.
Oh, you mean like you can't
I
progress
couldn't.
the story?
No, I was trapped in a little room, and I couldn't leave the room until enough people had queued up.
Wait, for reals?
Yeah.
There's usually an exit to those rooms.
Well, no, because as part of the story, you're kidnapped by the beast people or whatever.
Oh, shit.
The guys who are worshipping Ifrit, and you're just stuck in your little cell.
And you
because
can't teleport?
No, well, I guess you can teleport.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Yeah. I know what you mean, but
you're not supposed to.
but thematically, you're physically, yeah. I see.
I mean, you can't walk out of it.
Right.
is the thing. Yeah, you have to because you're supposed to be taken away to be sacrificed to Ifrit. I believe,
Yeah.
is the thing. And so, oh no, he went insane or something.
Justin says, remember to check for secret rooms.
I mean, if they were really secret, something,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah. I told him.
Let's see. But yeah, the
Oh, this is a good one.
yeah, I
Oh.
want you to get through the bad parts because the story's getting really good. And Yuka, you can weigh in on this if you want. But I think that
Oh, yeah, you were saying that's why she'll play with an
Yeah.
play an insta Q.
if you queue with a healer, it pops immediately.
Oh no! He's gonna kill! Oh, good.
Wow, 0? How does that?
It's a stress attack, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully, he should be able to use Exsanguinate in his turn. But yeah, this is.
But yeah, the story's pretty good, and Yuka, you can weigh in on this. I think they've revealed how the plot of the game is going to go for the next 2 decades or so.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. 'Cause
Yeah.
you had started saying something about the shape of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And I told you to save it so we could talk about it. On
Right. So,
Stop showing me your collection. I don't care.
saying this in the least spoiler way possible. Like, this is a mild spoiler, but you're not going to know what the hell I'm talking about, so it's okay. But, essentially, the state of the world in Final Fantasy is... There used to be the world. And it was sort of a... Think like Pangea, when all the continents were together. And we had the supercontinent. And then...
From Krypton, right?
Or... Yeah. And then...
Slowly.
Something happened,
This is how
and the
life
world
is
got
taken.
split into. I just realized 14 parts. Right, Yuka? Because you have the source, and then you have the 13 reflections. I
That's
think.
dumb. Boo.
Yeah,
Go home.
and essentially, bad stuff. Each reflection of the world is associated with a different element, and bad stuff is happening in each one. So, with Shadowbringers, you go into the light version of the world, the light element attuned version of the world, and bad stuff is happening with the light mana. So you gotta go fix it, or else the calamity happens.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
And once you do that, and the bad guys are trying... Yeah, but 8 of them... Oh, but 8 of them already got reabsorbed. The bad guys are trying to take each reflection and remerge it back into the source. And every time they do that, a whole bunch of people die. Like, everybody on the reflection world dies. Some people from the source die. And so... You know, we're going to the light attuned one, and we gotta fix it. And my guess is we're gonna have to go to each one and fix it, and they can just do like one a year, you know. And so we'll just be playing Final Fantasy forever.
There's nothing that makes me happier to know that the subscription-based game I'm playing is never going to end.
Yeah, right.
I can't tell if I'm saying that sincerely or not.
But like I just got to the light place, and because the light mana is going haywire, it's like the Arctic. It's always day all the time. Just because there's so much light everywhere.
So, does nobody turn on the magical shining light like in Night Bright?
No, the magical shining light. The light bright is too powerful.
Oh.
And it's this day all the time and nobody can sleep.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Nightbright was the most awesome toy I ever played with.
So when the mana goes haywire in the light place, it's bright all the time. The water place is going to flood and blah blah blah. But that I'm speculating that's the formula. I don't know if you have thoughts, Yuka. But
Inspiration and improvement.
which
Stuff.
I'm trying to think if I'm happy or sad about that, because on the one hand I love grandiose, epic, continuous storylines, but on the other hand, like, oh god, it's a long time, like,
I mean, I guess just be content in the knowledge that when they run out of money, eventually,
Yeah.
they'll just speed it up
right?
and just make all the shit happen. But
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
Final Fantasy 11 is apparently still going.
Do they still have active servers?
Yeah, I don't know if they're still developing for it, but I know the servers are still active.
That's crazy.
Every couple times a year, Square Enix does sales where you can like buy the whole package, which I don't believe it comes with game time, of all things, and that's really what you should be selling
Yeah.
as part of the
11 is
the
still
package.
subscription.
Yeah, it's still subscription.
Oh my god.
It's cheaper, I believe. It's like $11 or something.
As opposed to 12.
Well, as opposed to the original like 15.
Oh, but I mean, Final Fantasy 14 is like 12 a month or something.
Well, I guess people are, addicted enough to
Yeah.
to 11. I don't know why. I have some fond memories of it, but mostly I just kind of remember hating the game.
Man, I hate the crafting in 14, and I can't even imagine how asinine it is in 11, because Ron was telling me, like, oh, you gotta do it in this phase of the moons and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, there's a limited number of, like, crafting materials available per day in the towns.
Oh, okay.
So, my friend was actually just complaining to me last night about how he remembers that he would have to spend like all of his free time going and chopping down trees to make arrows for his ranger, because on my server at least I remember the case being that the assholes in Sandoria, the town where the elves lived.
Alright.
I mean, the races could be in any town, but that was like their country of origin.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of assholes who would just hang around the lumberyard until like the next game day started, and they would just buy out all the lumber, and then they would put it all in the auction house for inflated prices.
A dude got banned from WoW for doing that.
Did they really?
Yeah, there was a
It's the free market.
Yeah, well, no, there was a guy. This like Chinese gold farmer. Well, people suspected he was a gold farmer because he had a lot of gold, but nobody had proof. But there was a dude on one server who just spent so much time farming gold that he would buy out the auction house and then put back up the auction house at his price
For a profit.
Yeah. And so anytime you bought something, you bought it from him.
Man, Justin, yeah,
Oh, did my chat break again?
probably.
Motherfucker.
You know, I mean, I don't think I need to reiterate this, but I was a huge supporter of Fallout 76. I did a couple of videos of my own, and I even did a video with Evan just to show him why I like the game so much. I thought it had a lot of potential. I was really, I was really hoping people would give Bethesda, the benefit of the doubt. But
Bethesda kept fucking up. Like, I don't understand.
well, the new thing that Justin's running.
Yeah, the Fallout First, and people, it's bugged and broken, and people are losing their scrap.
Well,
And like,
here's the thing. Number one, the subscription model is bullshit to begin with, because you paid $60 for the game.
yeah,
That was the premise of the thing, that I would pay for the game. It's not like World of Warcraft, where, the subscription was always there.
Yeah.
And I knew going into it. Also, I don't even think WoW was $60 when it first came out. I think it was always like...
I thought it was 40.
Yeah, I think it was always hovering around like the 40 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it was going to be a subscription fee. So that was sort of the agreement, we'll sell you the game slightly cheaper, but This was AAA game price for an incomplete game. It was fine enough at launch, I thought, but that was with the understanding that they would make it better. But now they've thrown out the subscription. And on top of that, the shit is bugged. And I don't know if you saw, but one of the incentives to make you subscribe is they're offering you, is that subscribers get the Ranger armor.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is really tacky because that's from the game that Bethesda did not make.
Yeah.
So they're making money off Obsidian's hard work, for one thing.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. But also, they fucking lied. Because before, people were demanding more storage space, and they were just like, "Oh no, we have to strictly limit how much storage we can give all the players, because otherwise there's going to be like server problems and shit."
Yeah.
But now they're saying, you know what, fuck that. As long as you pay us money, you can have as much storage space
you're
as
paying
you
for
want.
the server.
Yeah. So clearly that was bullshit.
Well, and you know what? Yeah, Justin, I was gonna say, like, running down the stuff in my head. So for the subscription, the perks are like you get 1,000 something atoms per month or whatever.
I think like 1,500.
Yeah, you get an amount of atoms, which I don't know if that's a lot or a little.
Amber told me that she was strongly considering at least getting a month because it was a better deal than just buying straight atoms.
Oh, okay.
And she wanted the Ranger armor.
Yeah, and but yeah, you get the unlimited storage, but people are discovering that like scrap they put in the scrap locker is gone.
Yep.
And Bethesda's just like, sorry, we can't get that. And then
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah. and then they said you get your own private world for you and your friends to play on, and that's cool. Like, that sounds really neat, actually.
You know, Justin, I've never actually bought the atoms because when the game launched, there was like nothing to buy with the atoms. So I built up a ton of them around the point by the time they were actually offering stuff I kind of wanted to buy. So I've never had to buy any with money, but 100 per $1 sounds like a pretty good price point.
Okay.
Given how these things usually go.
But you know, I thought, oh hey, private worlds, that's neat. Just you and your buddies play on your own adventure. Two problems arose very quickly. People were logging into these. You know, it was. They told you you'd get we made a fresh instance of the world for you, just you and your friends, private world. But people would log in and find, you know, already dead NPCs and already looted chests and stuff, which means it wasn't a new one. They just used some old one and were like, here, you can have that. And two, people were unable to make their private worlds private, and anyone could just join their instance of the world.
Right.
So it was just, I don't know how they messed it up.
I forget if I told you, but there was an issue with the whole things don't respawn thing at launch, because one of the story quests required you to go and kill this zombie named Evan.
Oh!
Yeah, that was his actual name.
Yeah.
And the problem is that, like, Evan was always dead on like every server.
Yeah.
Because other people did the quest already.
Yeah.
And the only advice anybody could give for that was just keep re-logging in and hope that you find a server where somebody hasn't already killed Evan.
Yeah.
I did that for several days straight. A couple hours a day, I'd try to find a server without Evan, or with Evan still alive. And I never found one. And I'm not going to go off into other stuff, but I kept trying that over and over and over again. And I just never completed the quest. Well, I never got to kill Evan.
But yeah, it's and the thing with
and let me make this very clear. I really want to kill Evan. There is no one on this earth I have ever wanted to kill more than Evan.
But what reward do you get for killing Evan?
You get more of the story then.
Oh, okay.
I guess. I think that's the final story mission. Final-ish story mission. Because you're trying to find your overseer. Because the Vault 76 is programmed to open after X amount of years.
Yeah.
And then all the inhabitants get to go out and, repopulate the world or whatever. reclaim Appalachia from whatever ravages have occurred.
Yeah.
And you're trying to find your overseer, and you're going around following her footsteps and finding like audio logs left by her, and just getting her personal story. That's a pretty good one. So I really wanted to know how that turned out, but I could never kill fucking Evan. I still haven't killed him. So,
There's, you know, it's.
Evan's just the worst. I hate that guy.
I'm thinking about, you know, Big Daddy Todd Howard.
You mean Todd Coward?
Yeah. And, you know, he said, okay, it's not how a game launches, it's how it ends up. And I believe that, but I think he's just thinking, well, he's just taking that as like, okay, I don't even need to kill. Like, you know what I mean? I think that he's taking that to a crazy extreme.
I mean, so I was watching a video the other day, just on. It was one of the many videos about like, here's all the problems with 76 and why it's garbage. And I feel like a lot of the things that the video was talking about wasn't really like
Accurate?
I feel like overblown.
Okay.
I feel like the game was a lot better than they were presenting it, even with the problems it had. But they were showing conferences that Todd Howard was participating in.
Yeah.
And there was one that really bugged me. Because he goes out and he's smiling and trying to charm the crowd and everything, and he says something like, you know, it's people have told me. I think I read this on the internet that our games tend to launch with a few bugs, and then the audience was cracking up.
Yeah.
Like, he said the thing that's totally true.
Yeah.
And that we just let Bethesda get away with for literally no reason.
Yeah.
Like, we shouldn't be cheering this on. Like, people should have booed him.
Yeah.
He was such a smarmy bastard about it. But he knew that people will just fork over money to buy Skyrim on whatever new thing they port. They're going to be like, we're proud to announce that we've ported, we've launched the Skyrim toaster.
Yeah.
Now you can make toast and play Skyrim, and it's only going to cost, $800.
Right.
And people would buy it.
Yeah.
Because fucking Bethesda fans are crazy. But, I don't know. So, Todd Howard doesn't seem like a good guy.
Yeah, but...
From that little bit that I've seen.
You know, but yeah, Justin, it's not the first time a Bethesda game will have had a game-breaking bug in it.
I mean, I personally... the Ouya version.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Personally, I didn't give a shit about the PvP because I don't like PvP.
Yeah.
And it was still annoying as fuck the way they implemented it, because I still had people who would just follow me around and, cherry tap me. Trying to provoke me into a fight. One time I somehow got flagged, and I'm not really sure what I did. Oh, I remember. It was because
like someone hacked your turret and you tried to hack it back.
Yeah, exactly. These guys showed up and they hacked my turrets, making me hostile to the turrets. And because I couldn't get my turrets back, I just tried to destroy my turrets. And because the turrets were, I guess, flagged as their property, it counted as if I was attacking their settlement.
Yeah.
So that flagged me for PvP. And then the two, much higher level guys in power armor just destroyed me.
Right.
And there was nothing I could do about it. I mean, afterwards they were flagged for PvP because they had attacked me, and then, some other jackasses came down and tracked them down.
Yeah.
So, Circle of Life, there was no benefit to anybody for any of this.
Yeah.
They were just douchebags looking to have some PvP fun. I hate PvP. That's the thing.
But, yeah, I've been thinking that at this point, I wonder if Bethesda is just intentionally screwing up 76 so that no matter what they do, their next game is just amazing. So everyone's going to be like, whoa, they fixed all their mistakes from 76. Incredible. They just Elsewhere is mediocre as hell. But they're like, it's functional. It does things correctly.
I mean, that's what tends to happen with these things. I mean, Square Enix gets that a lot,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 13 was hot garbage. 13.2 was less garbage. And people were like, oh man, look at how great Square Enix is now.
Yeah.
They made a game that wasn't a complete failure.
Yeah.
Gamers have short memories.
How quickly we forget.
Skyrim 2 will have the same glitches, people will just eat it up. I mean, there were bugs from Fallout 4 that made it into 76. So you're not off the mark at all with that. The most notable one that I saw was the lever action rifle had a bug in Fallout 4 where if you reloaded it, it always reloaded the full number of shots, no matter how many were actually in the chamber. Oh, I forgot we were getting the cat.
Oh yeah,
That's how we were on this. That's why we were on this epic adventure for the kitty. Yay! Job. Look at all the
Holy
heirlooms
crap!
I picked up. I wonder if I'm still at negative on the bus. I haven't been looking at that. for a
Right.
while, so we'll see.
All right. Bakule is.
So I guess you spent so much time with the flagellant that you yourself became a flagellant. But you
what does
also,
flagellant do?
you will only flagellate for stress.
Oh, okay.
But you did become really good at gambling somehow.
Ooh.
So that's something. And also you got AIDS.
The one time I did gamble, I made out pretty good, so that's fitting. I actually wanted to go back and do it again. I was making everyone at the blackjack table.
Evan, don't pull a Tom.
With the cost of this
Huh?
crusade.
Because remember, he bought the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and...
Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Too bad Abdul wasn't around. He had to go because it's Monday in the future.
In Malaysia,
Yeah.
apparently. I don't know if Malaysia's even a real place. Can we prove that? I don't think so.
I mean, I've never been there.
Yeah, and if I've never been somewhere, then it probably doesn't exist.
Yeah, right.
That's my line of thinking. So I'm reasonably certain like New York exists because I've been there.
Right.
So you could probably exist.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I mean, you verified that, but I've never been to you, so I don't even know if you exist. All right, I wanted to see who has the kitty. So
Wait, hold on. What? Justin
Oh.
said, "Hey, it's Audrey." Oh.
who's?
Wait, do we have an Audrey?
Do we have an Audrey?
Do we?
I don't believe so.
Wait.
Who is Audrey?
Yeah, Justin. Who's Audrey? I immediately perked up because I like Audrey. But
So I guess Abdul is the one with the kitty. Yes, he is. All right.
nice.
Let's see. So when he kills things... Alright, so I should take this off because he's like never fucking gonna kill anything.
Yeah.
And I'll give him the kitty. And then, I mean, I guess this means I've got to take Abdul on the next mission so we can see how the cat does.
Wait, check the nurse.
Oh, Abathur.
Oh, okay. Well, no, but he said it was Audrey.
Oh, Audrey.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, you know,
Funny joke?
funny joke. All our viewers are great and
Yes.
make funny jokes.
Oh, absolutely.
No matter what, I don't understand.
Wait, what? So,
Guard duration.
So this gives bonuses to guard stuff,
Yeah.
but it disables guard skills. So
what? Guard skill. Yeah. What? That's
So
weird.
I mean, I'm guessing it just means that you benefit from other people's guard skills, like when the antiquarian can like make people guard her, but I guess you can't use your own guard skills.
Okay.
That seems weird. This would be fantastic if it wasn't for that last bit.
I think he was calling Abathur Audrey, because
Like the plant, like Audrey 2.
Is it because Audrey is a horrible monster and Abathur's
Feed
Zerg?
me. I mean, he's got a beautiful singing voice. All right, so you're getting your treatment. Right.
Whoa.
Yeah, he needs help. He's super.
I forgot about Engerand.
Well, he's gonna go and beat himself, so hopefully that'll remove the sin from him. All right. Or where are we going now? We probably have time for like one more dungeon run.
Yeah, we do. So I've got. I have here for the month of September the top 10 most profitable digital games worldwide.
That looks really good. But maybe we should hold off on doing that one a little bit. What else we got? There's a cloak. Oh yeah, my Twilight Knight is dead. Oh, I didn't check the coach.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Nobody really wants. I really want a new Twilight Knight. I miss.
We need another jester.
But I mean, I was going like man mode and only using the one copy of every person.
Oh, that's right. So I've got the highest money earners for the month of September here.
Like gacha was.
Well, we got PC, console, or mobile.
Ooh, this looks good.
So which one are you going to be most surprised by?
Let me hold off until I actually get into the dungeon.
Okay.
I need to be like planning out like the party and shit.
All right. What level of dungeon are we going for here?
I'm going for this. This looks like a fun thing for the grave robber. So I think I'm gonna need to. I think I'm gonna do this level 3 dungeon. So
All
let
right.
me sort by level and see if I can assemble a level 3 team.
Well, anything to level up Jolter.
Yeah, let's put in Jolter and let's put in Blindy.
I feel sorry for Blindy because I keep thinking she doesn't do so good, but I kind of want to bring her, kind of like it's like that kid where you're like, come on, you can do it, but he's like, he's the runt, he's like the small one, It's like you can play kickball with the big kids too, and then he always like the ball hits him in the face.
Let's bring the grave robber herself, and then heal. I guess I'll bring in the seer.
Justin says bring an occultist and crit everything.
I mean, I think they crit me more often than anything. Also, I think my only occultist is level 4.
Okay.
So I should probably be raising the level of the guys. Shit, grave robber needs coming.
You have a lot of shrunken heads.
I do. I don't know why I keep getting these. Yeah, let's give her that. And then I don't think I have any specific trinkets for her.
I keep forgetting you
yeah.
have Puck up there.
Yeah. Because Guts is dead. I miss Guts. Just this dude. Is this what I normally use? Oh, right.
Or bring Abomination because he's best boy and best boy.
I could bring Abomination, but I do want to level up Blending. So maybe I should do like a lower level run in the future.
I mean, Blindy could just be the mascot that stays in town.
I am determined to make Blindy good.
Okay. It'll be a challenging quest that'll give you a sense of accomplishment. So have you guys finished Darkest Dungeon?
I always get bored like 60 hours into a
Yeah,
run.
that's the thing. I mean,
It's too long is the problem. Like, because you can't lose Darkest Dungeon is the thing. You only
can
get,
just be set back
yeah.
so far that you lose the will to go on.
Basically, yeah.
Is the thing.
Like, eventually you just get tired of, of fending off, misfortune.
Yeah.
And you go and do something else for a bit, and you just never come back.
Yeah.
I was actually in the middle of a run, right before... I think I was playing my run, like, alongside this LP for a bit. Just to kind of, like, keep me on my toes, help me get back in form.
Yeah.
And then I got bored, because playing once a week was already enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
I do like the game.
It's just neat... I don't know... For me, it's kind of like...
I've never actually been into the Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, me neither. Because for me, it's a very well designed... I kind of think of that phrase where... or that... not an expression, but... It's sort of that thought that a game essentially boils down to a pleasurable, like repeatable,
Gameplay loop.
minute-long loop or whatever. And Darkest Dungeon is a fine loop. It's an enjoyable loop, but I get tired of it after a while. And
Like Lobotomy Corp kind of strings you along by changing up the situation you're in by adding new abnormalities, and it also like drip feeds you like new story bits,
yeah,
which I think helps
The smell
make
of
you want to
rotting
get through the
fish
game.
is almost unbearable.
And I mean, like Darkest Dungeon is a great story, but it's a lot of it's like kind of front loaded, and all you're really finding out is just how fucked everything already is,
and
it's interesting. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, like, if I didn't find out that like the ancestor, sold off some young girl to fish people to be used as a broodmare,
yeah,
like that wouldn't really make me that doesn't affect too much because I already know he's an irredeemable asshole. So it's just kind of affirming the plot that I already know.
The way is lit.
yeah, and it's
The path
like
is clear.
just this
We require
gameplay for
only the
me.
strength to follow it.
It's just, you walk along, do the traps, do the combat, but there isn't enough. Variety doesn't come often enough.
Frequently enough.
Yeah.
The progress is a little bit too slow.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing without mods, and the money flow is slow enough that you do have to just kind of stop and level up all your characters.
Right.
Normally I play with a mod that
The
gives like
promise of
all my
safety.
dudes even on standby some resolve. Just so I don't have to keep doing like this kind of run where, alright, I'm just gonna do a level 3 run.
Yeah.
Because I have level 3 characters that need to be raised.
Yeah.
Anything to like break the
I mean,
mod-
I guess it does get monotonous.
that's the thing. Like, the game is too long, essentially.
Yeah. For the kind of...
That said, I don't think I've ever played a game this much. Even though I like
The
keep
light
restarting
gains purchase.
because I get bored with like my current run.
Spirits
Yeah.
are lifted.
The fact
Well, it's
that-
because the mods are so good
purpose
that
is
every
made
restart
clear.
you're trying some new thing.
But I mean, the basic gameplay is so fun that even though I've never actually beaten the game, like
Yeah.
I've played so much of it. I apparently have like 80 hours on this game from what Steam's telling me, which feels light. I feel like I played more than that.
Right? Holy.
Oh,
of
that's
alien
wow.
malignity.
Okay, I didn't know this thing would start showing up before I haven't been doing the farm thing, so I'm surprised that the thing showed up.
Oh, yeah. Have you tried the quick mode?
We're on the quick mode.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware. I thought this was like heavily modded
No, this
regular game.
is Radiant mode.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So this is exactly the problem. You didn't even notice.
Yeah, I didn't. I literally did not.
Do you see?
Yeah.
It's so...
Oh, God.
I love Darkest Dungeon. I'm super excited about the second one. I'm all over that. It's just the game is just there's too much game here.
Yeah.
And also on my on the run I was doing alongside this, I was trying to do the Court of Blood or whatever, the vampire expansion.
Right.
And that just made everything even like more long and drawn out and shit.
Yeah.
Not that I don't appreciate there being more content, just the
What's with there's like 5 attacks in a row?
because he's the thing.
Yeah, he's the thing from the stars.
Exactly. And the thing from the stars does that.
Another
like-
abomination cleansed
That's what
from
I'm
our
going.
lands.
Oops.
He's like if Ben 10 as Diamond Head got like really dirty.
Diamond Head was pretty cool.
I learned so much. Speaking of Ben 10, I learned so much about how OP Green Lantern is from that death battle with Ben 10.
Justin says I play Darkest difficulty because easier mode becomes monotonous.
The force user you get. Yeah, but
I mean,
freaking...
it's not that I don't find the game challenging, Justin. It's just that I find the game to be too long. The game overstays its welcome.
Yeah, like the higher you put the difficulty, the more grinding you have to do to hedge the more insurance you have to prepare.
And I mean, presumably the more optimal you have to play the game.
Yeah.
So you can't have these fun parties where you're using, Blindy and Jolter.
Yeah.
You've got to have like, your two plague doctors and your two jesters to
Yeah.
do all your shit. I don't know. different strokes. I still find the game fun, even though I've never beaten it. Never gotten. I don't even think I've made it like halfway down the checklist.
She just reposted and then said repost. I like it.
Because that's what she did.
I mean, that's an anime thing. You call out your attack.
Exactly. Probably.
I saw some more, like, bit screen caps and, like, clips from Fate Babylonia, and it looks pretty awesome.
I really enjoyed what I've seen. Which is the, like, one episode I've seen.
Yeah.
Well, they were on episode 2 last I checked. But the first episode was just like a recap of Fate Grand Order, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, so
About to break.
the first... Whoa! 29 stress.
That's a lot of damage.
That was a lot of stress. Not damage. Stress.
Mental damage.
Stress damage.
Yeah.
Another one falls.
What was I saying?
Yeah,
So episode 2 is the first real episode, and I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Also, Blindy got stabbed.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Aw, that was the smallest attack.
Yeah, he's got 80% protection,
Oh.
and I don't have any way of getting through protection. I've been
And
trying.
he keeps putting up that cock block.
Well, the crystal actually heals the person who destroys it.
Oh, really?
Finally! I've been trying to blight him all game, like all fight. Super
Be gone,
annoying.
fiend.
Because I'm trying to use. I was trying to set up Brave Robber to use her big attack, hoping that would, speed this up a bit.
Right.
Also, dots I don't believe are affected by the. Yeah, he's taking 4 per turn now because of the delay.
Okay.
So that's better.
He's a beefy boy. He is.
The beefiest. He's like that guy in the ravioli commercial who just eat a shitload of ravioli and go, "It's beefy."
You know that I now he's looking now to me like the Did you see season 3 of Stranger Things?
I did. I liked it.
He's looking like the amalgamation monster, what with the corpse, the human foot, and the horse-like hoof arms and stuff.
Did you see that one of the kids from Stranger Things now has a prank show,
What?
and that they acknowledge because I was watching Netflix today actually. I was watching Daybreak. It's a really good show. But before that, I had seen like the little thumbnail with it's the chubbier kid, the one who collects like the nougat and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite kid.
Yeah, it's him. So
Okay.
I had seen a thumbnail like with his face on it, like, oh, is there like a Stranger Things like thing happening? And I checked it, and it's some like prank show. Like, okay, I guess he's like a guest star or something. And then when I finished Daybreak, it shows the preview of something else you might want to watch, and it was showing the thing for that show. And it's framed like really like sinister, like all these people are like, oh my gosh, what's happening? There's all this weird stuff happening. And then that kid walks out, and they're like, hey, isn't that kid from Stranger Things? And he's like, you're on my prank show!
Well,
And I was like, well, I already hate this.
yeah. Like palm to forehead immediately.
That was the point where they lost me as a viewer. I do not have any interest in watching it now that they've actually acknowledged
Yeah.
that he's the kid from Stranger Things. Also because I don't like prank shows, like, period.
Oh, okay.
So, no worries. They can do their thing.
But
Daybreak is quite good, though. You might like that. It's apparently based on a comic book I've never heard of.
The match
It's like a
is struck.
zombie apocalypse
A
sort of
blazing
scenario, except
star
they're
is
not.
born.
The people aren't zombies. They're like crazy cannibals now, and also it's
okay.
like all the adults got turned into crazy cannibal things, but the kids survived, and they've got to, they go all over the flies on each other.
Okay.
essentially. But it's like played for comedy most of the time.
Huh.
It's pretty funny.
It's just a prank, bro. Yeah. What was I? Oh yeah, no. I was gonna throw useless stats at everybody.
Oh, you had the thing on the
Yeah.
the highest earners or whatever.
Yeah, and then we have PC, console, and mobile.
All right, hit me.
I mean, all right. Which one first?
Mobile is always incredibly disappointing. So let's go with that.
I don't have figures here, but let's go bottom up. Lineage M, I've never heard of. That's number 10.
Well, I mean, that's presumably part of the Lineage
Yeah.
franchise. Oh, Jalter got
cool.
courageous. Awesome.
A moment of valor.
Coin Master, not heard of that. That's 9.
Of despair.
8 is Clash of Clans.
Jalter was so courageous that the guy just died from,
Right.
from the sheer amount of courage.
The Emperor provides.
I guess. Oh man, I meant to use lunge. That's fucking bad.
7 is Monster Strike. 6 is Homescapes.
Monster Strike is apparently insanely popular in Japan, but apparently they like just really fucked up the launch in the West, and it bombed super hard.
5 is Candy Crush Saga. I'm wondering if that's ever gonna die ever. Probably not.
Survey says no.
Yeah. 4 Honor of Kings. 3 Last Shelter Survival. And then big boys 2 and 1 are Pokemon Go, and then Fate Grand Order.
Makes sense. I'm surprised that Pokemon Go is still making money, actually, now that you mention it. But I mean, Fate Grand Order is like the most popular Kajigger ever.
Yeah.
So. that-
Console is super depressing. Like, it's just really depressing.
Aw.
It's just
But I want you to be anti-depressing.
real. We'll go to PC after. Console, it's like all sports games. Call of Duty. Here, okay. 10, Madden NFL 20. 9, FIFA 19. 8, Array of Hope, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. 7, Fortnite. 6, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. 5, Fire Emblem. We got a real game again. 4, Grand Theft Auto 5 is good. It's there forever.
Justin mentioned that he surprised Pokemon Masters in higher, and I believe the reason for that is because it's apparently like people were like really pissed off about that game, like before it even properly launched. The beta was apparently like fucking garbage, and apparently it only got worse like after beta happened. Like they released a big patch. There was a patch at the end of beta that made it way more free to play unfriendly, and then post launch there was another patch that made it even worse in that regard. So only like the really crazy Pokemon fans are playing that one. And presumably when Sword and Shield comes out, I think sometime in November, right?
Yeah.
Then I guess those people will probably jump ship.
Reward for a task well performed.
At 3, we've got Borderlands 3. 2, FIFA 20. Like, FIFA 19 and FIFA 20 are here on the top 10.
Hey Yuka, are you talking about Pokemon Masters? Out of curiosity? She says they're making changes.
Yeah, they are.
I'm curious. I mean, not that I would probably ever play it. After years of playing Brave Exvius and Fate Grand Order, I kind of feel like they're all I need, and I don't really. Actually, you know what? I wasn't intending to play it seriously, but I was playing a little bit of the One Piece gacha game this week.
Oh, okay.
Because they're doing they're having some kind of anniversary, which is partly to bring in new players, I guess, because they're launching some new version of Luffy who's like super duper broken.
Okay.
So they want.
So just regular Luffy?
Yeah.
Like from the... I mean, that's canon. He's hella broken in the anime.
It's they call him Law Luffy. I don't know what that.
What?
Maybe he joins the Navy or something at some
Yeah.
point. So they're giving away like free pulls and shit like every day to do that.
Okay.
And one of the things that I thought was actually kind of neat, like just as far as gacha games go, is the One Piece game has a feature where when you start the game, you get a free 10 pool. And it's from a pool of characters which is only comprised of the Straw Hat Pirates.
Yeah.
They're the many incarnations of the Straw Hat Pirates.
Right.
Because every character has like a million. It's like Brave Frontier. Like
Right.
every character has a million fucking things.
Yeah.
And the neat thing is that you can re-roll as many times as you want
Oh, so you get...
within that pool.
Oh, neat.
So I was just re-rolling for a while to see like, you know, if I could get the super duper like amazing Luffy, because he's in the pool. He's in the pool. Like I'm saying pull and pool, and it feels weird.
The pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the catch is that you have to click like 50 million times to clear a single 10 pull.
Oh.
So I guess they're hoping to wear you down.
Just put the auto clicker on.
Well, that's kind of what I did. So I went to work the next day, and then while I was working, I installed an emulator on my office computer, and
Yeah.
then I set up a quick little macro, which would do all the clicking for me.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then I was just going about my day, and every now and then I would check in on the macro and just see, you know, what I had pulled that time. Because pulling is fun.
Yeah.
And this cost me no money.
Right.
Or even time, really. The macro was doing all the work for me.
Okay.
And I never pulled that fucking Luffy.
Oh no.
I left it running for like 8 hours, like my entire work shift.
Damn.
And he never came up. So, but there were there were like 3 or 4 versions of Luffy when he's got the fucking weird like metal arms, and there was like fat Usopp.
What?
He's just like really fat for some reason.
I didn't know Usopp ever got fat.
He's eating like a fucking like turkey leg or something. There's like a bunch of food behind him.
All right.
And there was like Nami, but it's 2 Namis.
Sure.
Just a bunch of weird shit like that. I guess it's just like literally anything they could make an alternate version of the character of. So it's just very amusing to just see all this shit. Because as someone who doesn't actually watch or read One Piece, I have zero context
Right.
for any of this shit. It's like, oh, there's Kung Fu Luffy.
Yeah,
Did that happen?
I only keep up with it barely enough just so I can know the moment when he goes gear 5th. You know, when he inevitably gets the next Saiyan transformation.
Yeah, you had gotten me to look up the thing.
Yeah.
Where he like combines the hotkey and his gum shit and becomes like Super Metal Man or whatever.
Super Metal Rubber Man, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 forms of it. Anyway.
Do you play the One Piece game out of curiosity, Yuka? Since you
I don't think she does.
Since you apparently play everything. Just the fat Usopp just really amuses me.
Before I forget, let me get to the PC list here real quick.
Sorry.
No, it doesn't matter.
Sorry.
It's just rambling. The top console game is NBA 2K20. Like, people love sports games, I guess. You know, it's weird. Is it weird that even though sports games are clearly the highest grossing games for these companies,
They sure are gross.
every single person that plays video games that I talk to never play... Like, I don't know anyone that plays sports games, but sports games are so popular, apparently.
Because sports games aren't aimed at like regular gamers; they're aimed at people who like sports.
Yeah.
That's the people who like actually watch like football and shit are the people who tend to play those games.
Yeah.
So that always struck me as kind of weird.
Right?
Because I mean, I know you could technically say this about like anything, like, oh, why don't you just go out and actually do it? But it really feels to me like if you're a big fan of like basketball or something, like,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be more fun to actually play basketball and not be playing a video game?
Listen,
About
okay?
basketball?
I mean, look, if you're playing Call of Duty, just go join the military, okay?
Devastating.
Get out there.
There was a game for that, Evan. There was a game called America's Army.
Oh,
It was
shit.
made by the Army.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a completely free online like deathmatch kind of like FPS.
That's so good.
And apparently it was supposed to like simulate like army tactics and equipment and shit, and I guess it was gonna make kids go like, oh man, this is so cool. I want to join the army so I could do this for real.
Slowly.
I mean, I tried it because I was bored one day,
Yeah.
and it was just an FPS. Like,
Okay.
it was fine, but I could
This
play
expedition at
fucking like
least promises success.
Counter-Strike or something. Probably have more fun.
So the PC list is the most interesting to me because on PC you've got like real, actual good games, you know. But what people make money off of, you know, number 10 is Roblox.
What the fuck is Roblox? Because I keep seeing Roblox being mentioned in places, and I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, but that just triggered me. Because you just reminded me that I keep seeing Roblox mentioned in places. I don't know what that is.
It's like a... Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I didn't mean to react so violently.
No, it's fine. Like...
Justin says it's like Second Life, but for kids.
Yeah, it's kind of...
So instead of porn, it's robots?
Yeah, let me... I was gonna say, let me Google it.
There's nothing that sounds more old than... What the fuck is this thing that kids like?
Imagine like... Lego's MMO...
Minecraft.
Yeah, it's like Minecraft, but Lego and like, yeah, Second Life. It's really... Okay. Yes.
Okay.
But so 10 is Roblox, 9 is Fortnite, 8 is Dota 2.
I hate Fortnite for making me feel old.
7, shout out to Jeff, is World of Tanks.
Really?
Yup.
Really?
Yup.
Aw.
Yeah.
Makes me sad.
Corwin still plays World of Tanks, I think.
Fuck Corwin.
6 is World of Warcraft.
And I know he'll never hear that because he fucking abandoned us.
Yeah, he did. Like freaking. 5 is 6 is World of Warcraft. 5 is Crossfire, whatever that is.
Justin says you can play Counter-Strike in Roblox.
Damn. Okay.
That's kind of sounds amazing. I really hope you're being serious about that. I like that.
I don't know what Crossfire is, but that's number 5.
Well, as I understand it, you'll get
Get caught up in the Crossfire?
Yeah. Crossfire.
I love it.
I love it.
4 is Fantasy Westward Journey Online 2.
That is too many words.
Yeah, and it's a 2.
It sounds like a Chinese MMO. Stop it.
3 is League of Legends.
Wait, sorry?
3 is League of Legends.
I never heard of it.
League of Legends. You pick your champion and fucking, I don't know, how do the ads go?
It kind of sounded like you were going to advertise Raid Shadow
Yeah,
Legends
right.
for a second.
Okay, guys, just hang on. We gotta stop the stream for a bit. Let me talk about our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a game I know nothing about, and the company just gave me a clan that you can join.
Man, I wish they would do that.
Yeah, right.
I could make a mission about it.
2 is Borderlands 3, and 1 is Dungeon Fighter Online, which I haven't played, but I've seen.
I tried it once. It took me like a million years to get it to work on my computer. I don't know what the hell was the problem. Like I had the specs. It's just the game was not actually running. And then in frustration, I remember texting Frank about it just so I could vent to somebody. And then immediately afterwards, it just started working. I was like, okay, cool, and I kind of hated it.
Ah.
It's like a side-scrolling beat 'em up, which is also an MMO.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it's like Final Fight, but
I was gonna say it reminded me kind of MapleStory, but faster paced.
well, it's a side-scroller. So
Yeah, I mean MapleStory 1.
I mean,
Or L-Sword, or one of them.
I mean, it plays like Final Fight. Like
Okay.
it's got the same like walk around, pick up shit, and do little combos on people. You know,
Yeah.
like Double Dragon or something.
Yeah.
But after you're done doing your quest, you go in a little hub world, and people put stupid shit like other characters to differentiate them from one another.
Okay.
So I guess it's fine if you're into that kind of thing. You know, if you're stupid, you're allowed to be stupid. That's cool.
Yuka said she wanted to like it. It's supposed to be a good fighter game like two. Okay.
Are we talking about Dungeon Fighter?
Yeah, I assume. It's supposed to be a good fighter game like tutorial that teaches you how to play a fighting game. Oh, that was a question. Okay, and she misspelled tutorial. I get it. Yeah, I don't know. It's all I know is it's a side scroller, big number, like.
So too will resistance.
Well, Dungeon Fighter wouldn't teach you. I mean, at the time at least. I don't know what they're doing now, but like I said, it's more like Double Dragon. It's not like a real fighting game. You have like very simple combos, and you're just like walking from left to right and beating up enemies and picking up like chickens and shit to eat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like that wouldn't teach you how to play a fighting game.
If only
I know,
treasure
because I
could
played it and I
staunch
still
the
know
flow
how to play
of otherworldly corruption.
The way to play fighting games is look up the combos online.
I mean, I can pick up any Street Fighter game and play Ryu with
Yeah,
a
right.
very basic understanding of how he works. I did,
Fireball, Dragon Punch, and Tatsumaki Senpuken or
Waiting to
whatever
be
the fuck.
spent.
Senpukyak.
Yeah. I'm actually, speaking of freaking Tatsumaki, I'm looking forward to the next death battle between her and Mob.
Oh, is that the next one?
Yeah, it's Tatsumaki from One Punch Man versus Mob from Mob Psycho 100.
Nice.
So, I'm interested to see how that's going to go, but it's one of those ones that's going to make people mad.
I've never seen Mob Psycho,
Me neither.
so he's got like psychic powers or
Yeah.
something, right? And
He
kinda-
gets really mad, and when he gets really mad, he's overpowered. Like, he becomes the Phoenix Force.
Oh, so he's psycho because he's psychic,
Yeah.
but he's also psychotic.
Yeah, kind of. Well, it's like when his friends are in trouble. He's normally like this sort of blah,
Gathered close, in
average,
tenuous firelight,
nobody type guy.
an uneasy
But then when his friends are in
companionship.
trouble, he's like, oh, I must protect my friends, and then the Phoenix Force activates.
So like nobody, when there's trouble, nobody calls DW,
No.
because that's what I always do. It works pretty well.
But yeah, you gotta watch season 2 of One Punch Man. So cool.
Oh, I keep forgetting it's even out.
Yeah.
I keep watching other things I like.
The animation doesn't have the production value, like they had less money, but it's still cool.
So I just rested at the fire, and the seer was like, "We're not going to sleep. We're just going to go and beat this thing."
Yeah.
I burned the log. Sleep.
Fine, you only have like a
Sleep,
couple
bitches.
more.
And I should only have to explore the 2 rooms because it's 90% completion.
Wait. It's been every time it's been a while since chat and everything, I feel like I have to.
I'm only seeing Yuka's last message.
Okay, me too. So I was just worried. Oh, there's one from Jess. That's animated by a kid suppressing his emotions because he's extremely powerful. If he's not recovery, but a person who doesn't rely on his powers. Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, that sounds like a show.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a One Punch Man fanboy, so knowing nothing about Mob Psycho, I'm rooting for Tatsumaki, and I'm going to be mad if she loses.
Yeah, because even though you know nothing about the other show, clearly your
Yeah.
show is the better
Yeah,
one
my show is the better one.
and deserve to win.
And if she loses, I'm going to find all the feats that they missed and how they fudged all their calcs, okay? And I'm going to make a video out of it. Dude, I saw... Okay, a video came up in my feed. From this guy doing a rant about the Thor vs. Wonder Woman death battle. And I was like, okay, whatever. Let me see what he has to say. Because even though I don't appreciate people being butthurt,
Inspiration
people always do
and
find
improvement.
like retarded, like ridiculous feats that Screwtack missed because you can't catch them all. you know?
Evan Blendy missed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I always learn something crazy that the character did. But then I click on it, and apparently this guy's channel is just like the Thor Talk channel or something.
What?
Yeah, where his whole channel is just devoted to Marvel's Thor. That's it. And
So what you're telling me is he's a winner.
yeah. yeah. And so, if Saitama has 999 strength, Mob has 999 int. Yeah. So, yeah, this guy. It was really interesting because he found obscure things. He was really devoted because he pulled out Silver Age comics, you know, of Thor doing retarded things, and they went, you know, he went, oh, they used the Midgar Serpent to measure Thor's strength, and they were like, well, Wonder Woman helped pull a planet, so planet stronger than big snake around planet. But then he's like, it's sort of like that comic book nerd stereotype. He went, well, scoff. You see, in issue number 9 of the Uncanny Ultimate Thor from Bottle Cap Pop Comics, like, you know, Thor was seen to lift the weight of 200 planets with a single hand, far outclassing the whatever feat strength of Wonder Woman, and like he basically found all the obscure references that made Thor like ridiculous.
Man, how does he find time to make those videos with like all the sex his girlfriends are?
Terrible things in this watery tomb.
Carving a niche, I guess.
I just find his restraint, to be really impressive.
Yeah.
We should all strive to be like this guy. I've already forgotten if you've said his name.
Yeah, no, I forget. He's like his channel is like Thor Talks or like Thor or something. His intro was like.
I don't think I've seen this one. Jelter got a quirk called Hot to Trot.
Oh snap! Actually, on first round damage on first. Oh, it's like a first round.
Necromania. Blindy has necromania and syphilis.
Damn.
Presumably, one of those led to the other.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. It was probably not the disease that came first.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Alright, so that is Darkest Dungeon.
That is Darkest Dungeon.
This week.
Honey Pop is
Heard
next.
from the
Yeah, I think we're
tavern.
doing Honey Pop.
And then Misfortunes after that. Yuka, like, if you want to tell Ray Ray that we're playing more Misfortune, maybe we can
Start letting the
schmooze another viewer in here.
Also, it looks like, I forget what it was, if it was like West or Crest or whatever, but I have a shitload of heirlooms.
You had, like, negative crests, I think.
Was it Crest? Okay. Well, I have a shitload of Crest now.
Yeah.
So I guess that whole, like, spatial distortion
Yeah.
we had going on has been resolved. Alright, we're gonna switch games. We'll see you guys.
Yeah,
in a
I'll
few.
be right back.